listen, man, this is how the game works. This can show all of us as black men that we need to really, especially you out there getting it popping, you growing and all that stuff, you got to understand
your lust.
These chicks don't love you.
Control your lust.
None of them do, especially if they from another community. If you think they love you because you, nobody loves you because you're you, bro, for the most part. All right? You got some money, they want it.
And in today's video, man, we got Shannon Sharpe's lawsuit settlement just got worse. Now, as y'all can see, man, we live. Y'all see the platforms above right there. Y'all can join us live and have discussions with us. Any one of these reaction vids. You feel me? But back to the video. The premise of this video, man, I'm not even too sure what Shannon has been through. Really, like, I think we had one video where we seen that he was dealing with an OF model and bro was talking all freaky and shit. So, you know, we're gonna see what's the follow-up to that. T-Raw.
Yeah, bro. I really haven't been following this case, so I don't really know what's going on. So we finding out what y'all.
For sure.
A $50 million, say, an SB lawsuit. And the case is now officially closed.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I want to get at my boy Shannon Sharpe, Mr. Booty Clapper, Mr. I love the white, keep it hype, Mr. I will do anything for the vanilla. And boy, he thought he had it all. I'm telling you, man, success will bring something to your head. You think that you the truth, cuz Cat Williams interview, you know what I'm saying? You got the Fox Sports thing, Club Shay Shay, you got Nightcap. You just walking around with your old behind like you just got everything popping. So, and now you can actually deal with these young chicks and get they non-existent cheeks. This is what you can do. And this is what happened with Gabrielle Zuniga. I believe she worked at the gym he was at or something like that in LA. He saw those vanilla cheeks and he was like, look, I gotta enroll her at No Condom City Community College. I gotta enroll her. He did. He enrolled her at No Condom Community College. He was tricking off heavy on her. He thought he had it good. He was going to Las Vegas, No Condom Community College enrollment, everything like that. Then he was sending them text messages. They said one of them that she put out was like, look, you forced it in my you know what, and this happened.
And Sharpe has reached a resolution with the woman who accused him, ending a legal battle that began earlier this year. Her attorney, Tony Busby, posted the news on Instagram writing, after protracted and respectful negotiations, I'm pleased to announce that we have reached a mutually agreed upon resolution. He added that all matters have now been addressed satisfactorily, and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed with prejudice. That means that the case cannot be refiled in the future. The terms of the settlement haven't been made public, and neither side has issued any further comment. Now it's resolved behind closed doors, with no trial, no public testimony, and no official findings.
Oh yeah. But wait, hold on. Wait, there's more.
What type of is this? So the 20-year-old OnlyFriends model that hit Shannon Sharpe with a $50 million lawsuit says that she is now retiring from OnlyFriends after settling the lawsuit with him. I know precisely exactly what this means. It could only mean one thing. Let's take a look and see what she had to say. She says, today I have decided to retire from OF.
Not the IT guy.
Thank you for the incredible support you've shown me over the past years. This community has given me a life I could have never imagined. I'll still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works that I can't wait to share. I'm truly excited for this next chapter. I love you all forever and ever. Shannon Sharpe lost. You got double-crossed. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. OF motto and 5. The only reason she is able to retire OF is because Shannon Sharpe, you lost the lawsuit and paid her a crazy bag. You put her into retirement.
But here's the best part.
Releasing those messages didn't help. If you knew this was going to be the outcome, you could have kept those. And you know, Shannon,
not feeling great today. We lost a music legend. Ozzy, aka the fucking Prince of Darkness. Rip you a bossolate legend.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
man.
to Ozzy, man.
R.I.P. to Ozzy. You know how it is, man. Shit. It always sucks when we lose a legend. But, you know, he did his thing while he was here, bro. He left his legacy.
For sure.
That's what life is all about, bro. Mm-hmm. Even us, we leaving a legacy right now.
For sure.
Let's do it.
Used to be good to give you a nice little sermon, nice little quote about life. But now, every time I hear one of these, the only thing that's gonna pop up in my head is baby gravy. And then I know the case got dismissed, but there was a settlement involved. The settlement must have been so good that this lady said, I am retiring from OF. And I know this was a finesse play. And I know a lot of people gonna wanna, throw all the blame on the woman trying to extort him and all this and all that. But then again, you gotta understand, as a man, you got money, you got a reputation, you got all this good stuff going for you. You should never, ever allow yourself to be put in a situation like this. Because this costed him more than whatever the settlement was, because he lost sponsorships. And he probably gonna lose out on possible future sponsorships because of this.
Definitely.
Damn baby greed.
Brothers.
I think really Shannon really went wrong when he acknowledged this chick, bro. When he came out and he made the statements that he made. I mean, he's been going dark this whole time. Talking freaky how he is at his age. Bro, I don't even think we talk that wild.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you gotta chill, bro. If you trying to get into them spaces, bro, like, you gotta look at a little nigga like, look at niggas like Kai, look at DDG. They never talk crazy like this. That's how they get their brand sponsorships and all that, bro. Clean image.
For sure.
I want to talk about the shout out to the brother there, the last brother who was really, really building. Shout out to Project Keith on TikTok, okay? Shout out to that brother, okay? Let me just talk about this. Shannon, you the kind of dude that call yourself Unc. You be dropping all the game. You be telling everybody how it's supposed to be. What's happening here, what's happening there. And now what it looks like is that Unc is down bad. Like, number one, you worked hard in your life. This is the thing that kills me about Shannon Sharpe, because Shannon Sharpe, by his own admission, will tell you his talent wasn't what got him into the NFL. It was his hard work and his dedication that got him popping in the NFL. He was a wide receiver, undersized, and became a tight end. He was a 7th round pick. His brother Sterling was an excellent receiver. Sterling Sharpe was the truth. Anybody seen Sterling Sharpe play, remember in the 90s, Sterling was the truth. But Shannon had to switch positions. He wasn't like Sterling. And Shannon went to the Hall of Fame based on hard work, doing the right thing. Boom. When Shannon got out the NFL, get into the sports world, commentating. We know what he did at Fox Sports 1. That's hard work, changing gears. Then we see him go over and do his own thing at Club Shay Shay. Then go over to ESPN. Now this chick, when Shannon won the Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens in 2000, she wasn't even born. Imagine that. It's almost like getting knocked out by like crazy. A 13-year-old. Not saying that you can't get knocked out by a 13, okay? Because you can. You get knocked out by a 16 or a grown man. But the situation is, you don't put yourself in a situation where you out there in a situation around somebody that's crazy like that, you can't get hurt. Shannon Sharpe got played by somebody that barely graduated high school. Now the chick is talking about she retired from OnlyFans. You said abroad that you wasn't even married to. And it's the same dude that has a history of saying some bad things, some interesting things about black chicks. And you just went out like, man, can't nobody listen to you, bruh. And the reason why you had to settle, fam, because the longer this draw was drawn out, the longer it was, you was not going to be able to recoup the bag. ESPN, brand deals.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I figured the only reason why Shannon even settled is because he figured there's a bigger bag out there. And if he can bury this as fast as possible, then he could probably recoup the money that he's already lost. This is costing him, you feel me?
For sure.
Shay, it was just best, man. Get it over with, learn from it, take a L. But it was a multi-million dollar
appreciate you for the follow.
And now that chick, all she gotta really do is put that money into like an IRA fund. Tony Busby, he gonna get, a good percentage of that. He good. They ain't even worry about coming to court in Nevada the first time. I thought that was gonna be a win for you. Man, nah, bro, you a for real. You know what I'm saying? And you had to do it because you had to save your career, because you don't want to end up like being Macklemore. And see, here's the situation with you black men out there that are prominent. You got your stuff popping and you think that you really like that. You're not. None of us are really like that. You see, you got to go ahead on and indulge sometimes in self-clapalization. Some of y'all don't want to deal in the self-clapalization community. But if Shannon Sharpe would have been dealing with self-clapalization, he would have been all right. I could have told you he was going to fall off, because look at how he was posting them tapes of the sex tapes and all on Instagram Live, trying to prove himself that he wasn't really gay and all that stuff, and all that drama he had going on, just making badass decisions. And I could see maybe if you're a dude in the NFL, you like 30 something and some, or 20 something, but in your 50s, your mid 50s, you get played by a 20-year-old, bro. You retire a 20-year-old, all that money you worked for hard, coming up with something, you give it to somebody who couldn't do nothing but clap. You might as well have wifed her up. Might as well. You did all of that work to give it to her. Now, who's to say you gonna ever come back? Like, bro, wifed her up. Because it's gonna be on your record. I'm not talking about the record in criminal. I'm talking about the court of public opinion. Now you known as that guy that, man, he reckless to have around ESPN, bro. He's reckless to have around other people because of the way he carry himself. Like, you can't really trust him. You know what I'm saying? He not really like that. And see, that's the thing. Like, people start talking about you when you can't control yourself as a man, and you out there, you down bad. You know what I'm saying? Sure. You got to go out here and do all this other stuff. Like, people start to look at you like, yo, man, what's up with bruh, man? Like, why bruh? Why he out there like that? Like, why is bruh down bad like that? Like, why is bruh?
I thought he had motion.
BS? Like, nah, I don't really think that he is him for real. So then folks start disrespecting you, start talking about you, you start losing confidence. And then let
me tell you a big thing in life I've learned, bro. The niggas that talk the most about the action that they get the least amount of action. Yeah. Or they went through life and they wasn't getting action before, so they're not used to it. It's only those two scenarios.
Brands, when you deal with brand deals like Boost Mobile and things like that, it might take a while for them to kind of respond to it, but people start looking at you like, nah, I don't think so. I don't think I want to be associated with the brand. Now, don't get me wrong, it was better that he did pay it than to drag it on. But listen, man, this is how the game works. This could show all of us as black men that we need to really, especially you out there getting it popping, you growing and all that stuff, you got to understand
your lust.
These chicks don't love you.
Control for the most lust.
Part. None of them do, especially if they from another community and you think they love you because you. Nobody loves you because you're you, bro, for the most part. All right? You got some money, they want it. You think,
now this is where O'Shea goes into damaged territory. Listen, bro. All this is all based on your outlook. If you want a snow bunny, you want a Latina, you want a Indian, you want a black queen, it's all up to you. She'll love you for you if you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to love yourself first. You can't give love to nobody and expect nobody to love you if you don't love yourself.
It's facts.
I'm Shannon Sharpe. No, that's what you think. There ain't anybody worried about you, boy. Nobody is worried about you like that, dog. That's the one thing I will say, man. I am so glad I learned fast enough that ain't nobody tripping off you for real quite like you think they are. You think that people really like you like that, and they don't. And so when they treat you, it's humbling, because for you worked hard for all your life. Yeah, because you ain't the same guy. I get that. Like, and you ought to applaud yourself that you ain't the same guy no more, right? But them people wasn't with you when you was doing your thing. They didn't know you when you was broken. Now they see how you are now. They don't know you like that. They wasn't there. You the only person that's inside your body that's been there the whole time. Other people, they just seeing you where you are now, okay? And where they see you at now is, I'm looking at what I can get from me. That's what I'm looking at. What can he do for me? How can I get over on him? I'm not really feeling him like that. And booyah, booyah, booyah. Now you mad. Now you angry because she did you bad. And again, I know you mad, but it's not my... Well, guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Jackson. Back at it again.
Hey.
Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I producer for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We out.
Good video by O'Shea, man. I ain't got nothing else to add. T-Raw.
Yeah, y'all just can't be too invested on what the fans are saying, bro. No, content creators, niggas like him, which are sports analysts and You know, he got the podcast. Bro, you just gotta focus on the content that you're shooting, bro. You can't be too focused on what the people are saying, because you're gonna end up like this. You know what I'm saying? Instead of him focusing on being a sports analyst and all that other shit, he got too invested on what y'all was saying. Now he felt like he gotta prove himself. Now you end up with a case and you look like a goofy. But if you would have just stayed focused, none of this shit would have ever happened, bro. Leave us to imagine if you're alternate or get girls or don't get girls or whatever, bro.
Well, leave it to the public opinion.
You feel me? Yeah. And that way, you'll still have eyes on you for the right reasons. Now you got eyes on you for the wrong reasons.
All right, man. Y'all made it to the end of another video. Y'all already know, man. We love y'all. We're grateful for y'all, man. We can't do none of this without y'all, man. Binge the rest of the videos on the channel. Scan this QR code if you're trying to stay up to date with all things VG. And we out.